Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Easy English Channel, the place where learning English feels light, friendly, and fun. I'm Anne, and I am so happy to spend this time with you today.
And I'm Max. Hello, Anne, and hello to all our wonderful listeners around the world. It's always amazing to be here. I honestly get excited every time we start a new episode.
Same here. And you know what, Max? Today's topic is huge, like really huge.
Oh, I love when you say huge. It means many people are having this problem. What is it? Tell me. I'm curious already.
Today we are talking about something almost every English learner experiences at some point. The big, classic problem. I can understand English, but I can't speak.
Ah, yes. That big monster. I hear this from so many people, Anne. They understand movies, TV shows, YouTube videos, but when it's time to talk, silence. Total freeze. Like the brain hits the pause button.
Yes, people tell me all the time, Anne, I listen to everything. Podcasts, music, movies. I understand a lot, but when I try to speak, my mind goes empty.
Like someone stole their words. They open their mouth. Nothing comes out.
Exactly. But today, Max, we have powerful, practical, and simple tips that really help. Tips that make English speaking easier, more natural, and less scary.
Oh, I'm excited. I love practical tips, and I love helping our listeners unlock that English voice inside them.
Before we start, a tiny friendly request to our listeners.
Ah, yes. The nice little moment before the good stuff.
Everyone, if you enjoy learning English with us, if you like our energy and our lessons, please take 1 second to give this episode a like.
Yes, a big thumbs up. It really helps Easy English Channel grow and reach more learners.
And of course, don't forget to subscribe so you never miss a new episode.
Thank you so much, everyone. Your support means the world to us.
All right, Max, let's begin. Tip number 1 is change the way you listen.
Change how I listen? But I already understand English. Isn't that enough?
Understanding is wonderful, but passive listening is not enough to unlock speaking. We need to move from passive listening to active listening.
Okay, slow down. Passive listening is when I'm listening but not really paying attention.
Exactly. For example, you listen to English while cleaning, walking, washing dishes. The English is in the background. You're not fully focused.
Oh, yes, I do that all the time. Sometimes I'm listening, but also thinking about pizza.
Yes, that's passive. Active listening means you listen and you repeat.
Repeat? Like imitate the speaker?
Yes, this technique is called shadowing.
Shadowing. Like a shadow on the ground?
Exactly. You become the speaker's shadow. You listen to a sentence and repeat it at the same time or after a short pause.
At the same time? That feels so hard.
You can start easier. Step 1. Play one sentence. Step 2. Pause. Step 3. Repeat. Step 4, play the next sentence.
Oh, that sounds more possible. So I hear, I went to the store today. Pause. And I say, I went to the store today.
Perfect demonstration. And little by little, you can start repeating with the speaker in real time.
Okay, I get it. It's like I'm not just hearing English, I am making English with my mouth.
Exactly. Active listening trains your ears, your mouth, and your brain to work together.
All right. Tip 1, shadowing. Listen and repeat.
Tip number 2 is one of my favorites. Create your English mode.
English mode. That sounds like a superhero switch. Activate English mode.
Actually, yes. It's like a mental switch. During English mode, you think and speak only in English.
Think in English? Oh no, that feels hard. My brain loves my first language too much.
It's normal, but thinking in English is powerful, and you can start very small. The easiest way is to talk to yourself.
Talk to myself, and people will think I'm talking to invisible friends.
You can do it when you're alone. For example, narrate your actions. Okay, I'm making key. I'm looking for my keys. I'm going to the bus stop.
Let me try. I am sitting in the studio. I am talking to Anne. I feel a little silly.
Perfect. Yes, it feels silly at first, but it forces your brain to search for English words and structure.
So it's like mini practice sessions during the day.
Exactly. Even 5 minutes is helpful.
Okay, Anne, here's my problem. What if I don't know the words? I stop speaking because I'm searching, searching, searching.
Yes. That brings us to tip number 3. Stop memorizing single words.
Wait, what? No new words? But I want more vocabulary.
Of course you do. But the best way to get vocabulary for speaking is to learn chunks.
Chunks? Like a chunk of chocolate?
Yes, but these are language chunks. Small, ready-made pieces you can use instantly.
Oh, like phrase pieces.
Exactly. Instead of learning interesting, learn the chunk that's interesting. Instead of learning example, learn for example. Instead of learning opinion, learn in my opinion.
Oh, these are like tools, ready to use any moment. I don't have to build a sentence from zero.
Exactly. They help you speak faster and more naturally.
So chunks are like shortcuts?
Yes, shortcuts to fluency.
Okay, shadowing, English mode, chunks. But Anne, I have a big problem. I'm busy, I work, I'm tired, I don't have time.
That's the reason for tip number 4. Speak English every day, even for 5 minutes.
Only 5 minutes?
Yes, 5 minutes daily is more powerful than 2 hours once a week.
Oh, wow. I always try to study for one long session and then I feel guilty when I miss it.
Daily small habits are easier and more effective. Think of speaking English like brushing your teeth.
So, I brush my teeth and brush my English?
Exactly.
But here's another problem, Anne. Who do I talk to? I don't live in an English-speaking country.
Great question. You can talk to your phone.
My phone? My phone doesn't talk back.
I mean, use your voice recorder. Ask yourself a simple question like, what did I do today? And answer it out loud.
Ooh, I don't like hearing my own voice. I sound strange.
Everyone thinks that. But recording your voice helps so much. You hear your strengths and the things you want to improve.
Okay, maybe I can try. Today I woke up, I drank coffee, I went to work. Oh, it does help.
See? You're your own gentle teacher.
Anne, can we do something fun now?
Absolutely. Let's talk about tip number 6, role play.
Role play? Like acting?
Yes, pretend you were at a restaurant or at the airport or checking into a hotel. You can play both people.
Let's try it.
Okay, I'm the waiter. Hello, sir. What would you like to order?
I would like a pizza, please.
And to drink?
I'll have a lemonade, please.
Great. See? It's fun and trains your brain to respond fast.
I love this. It feels like a game.
Now, we have to talk about the scary monster.
Not a real monster, right? I'm not ready for that.
No, the monster is fear of mistakes.
Oh, yes. That monster is very real. I feel it every time I speak.
Everyone does. But here's a truth. Mistakes are your friends.
My friends? No. Mistakes feel like enemies.
Only in school. In speaking, mistakes show you are learning. They show courage.
So a mistake is a sign that I am trying.
Exactly. And remember the golden rule. Communication, not perfection.
Communication, not perfection. I like that. It feels very freeing.
And now, our last big tip for today. Practice responding, not just listening.
Responding, you mean answering quickly?
Yes, in real conversations, speaking is fast. You listen and respond, listen and respond. To train this, you can talk with friends, teachers, or even an AI.
So I train my brain to reply, not just understand.
Exactly. It prepares you for real conversations.
And I feel like I'm learning so much already. These tips really make speaking feel possible. Less scary, more fun.
I'm so glad you feel that way, Max. And I hope our listeners feel the same. But guess what? We're not finished yet.
Oh wow, there's more? I'm ready. What's next?
Now that we went through the 8 big tips, I want us to go a little deeper. Let's explore each idea with examples, small demonstrations, and some playful moments. This helps listeners remember everything and use the tips in real life.
Yes, more examples help so much. My brain loves examples. It eats them like snacks.
Good! Let's give your brain a full buffet. Let's start with active listening. Max, many people don't know how to start shadowing. Can we give them a tiny, super easy practice right now?
Yes, let's do it. Tell me a sentence and I will repeat it.
Okay, repeat after me. I am learning English every day.
I am learning English every day.
Great! Now a little faster. I'm learning English every day.
I'm learning English every day.
Perfect. Now one more sentence. My English is getting better.
My English is getting better.
See, that's active listening. Short, simple, repeatable.
I feel like a parrot, a very smart parrot.
Exactly. Parrots are great at shadowing, and parrots become fluent long before humans.
Oh no, I don't want a parrot to be better than me. I will practice more.
Now, let's explore English mode. Many people ask, what do I say? So let's do a live demo.
Okay, I'm ready. I'm walking into my kitchen. What do I say?
You look around and narrate. I need a cup. Where is the sugar? Let me warm some water. Now I'm making tea.
Okay, let me try. I open the fridge. I look inside. Oh no, there is no chocolate. I am sad.
Very realistic. And see, you didn't stop to translate.
Yes, I just spoke, and it felt nice.
That's English mode, a gentle push to think in English. Next, chunks. Max, let's give learners a small list of chunks they can use today.
Great idea. I love chunk lists.
Here are some super useful ones. Let me think. That's a good question. In my opinion, I'm not sure, but guess what? To be honest, it depends.
Ooh, I love these. They make me sound smart and natural.
Exactly. And they give you time to think.
Let me use them. Let me think. I want pizza. To be honest, I always want pizza.
You see? Fluent and delicious. Now let's talk about daily speaking. 5 minutes a day. Some people ask, but what do I talk about?
Yes, that's a big question for me too. 5 minutes feels long when I don't know what to say.
So here are some ideas. Describe your morning. Talk about your plans. Tell a story from your day. Describe an object in front of you. Explain a recipe. Talk about your feelings.
Let me try one. I'm looking at my cup. It's blue. It has a picture of a cat. The cat looks angry. I don't know why my cup is angry.
That's great. And see, you already filled 20 seconds. 5 minutes will fly. Let's make this one practical. Max, imagine you are recording a voice message. I want you to speak for 1 full minute. Choose a simple topic. What I like to do on weekends.
Okay, here I go. On weekends, I like to relax. I usually sleep a little longer. Then I make coffee, because coffee loves me. After that, I sometimes go for a walk. I like parks. Parks are quiet and green. I also like to watch movies, and sometimes I clean my room, but not very often. On Sundays, I call my family. And then I get sad because Monday is coming.
Perfect. Funny, natural, simple, and very usable.
Yes, that felt good. And I didn't prepare it.
And that's the point. Recording lets you practice spontaneous speaking. Let's do another role play, but this time faster. Imagine we are at the airport check-in counter.
Okay, I'm ready.
Hello, sir. May I see your passport?
Yes, here you go.
Thank you. Are you checking any bags today?
Just this one, please.
Great. Do you prefer a window seat or an aisle seat?
A window seat, please. I like clouds.
Perfect. This small practice prepares you for real travel.
And let me ask you something. Why do people feel so embarrassed when they make mistakes?
because our brains think mistakes mean failure. But in language learning, mistakes simply mean learning in progress.
So, mistakes are not bad?
Not at all. They're necessary. You cannot learn a language without making mistakes. Imagine a baby learning to walk. They fall many times. But nobody says, "Wow, what a bad walker." Everyone just thinks they are learning.
Oh, that's a great comparison. So, I'm like a baby English speaker?
Yes, a brave baby. Now let's train response speed. I will ask you 5 simple questions. You answer fast. No thinking.
Oh boy. Okay, let's try.
Question 1. What did you eat for breakfast?
Coffee. Coffee is breakfast.
Question 2. What is your favorite color?
Blue.
Question 3. Where do you want to travel?
Japan.
Question 4. What is your hobby?
Sleeping.
Question 5. What are you grateful for today?
Our listeners.
Beautiful answer. And you responded quickly. That's the goal.
And can I ask one more thing? Sometimes, even when I know the words, my voice just locks. It feels stuck.
Yes, that is very common. It happens when you are afraid of judgment or afraid of being wrong. Your brain goes into protector mode.
So, how do I unlock my voice?
By practicing speaking in safe, low-pressure environments. By making mistakes on purpose. By laughing at your mistakes. By celebrating tiny wins.
Ooh, I like the tiny wins idea.
Yes. If you say even one English sentence today, that is a win. There is something called the confidence loop.
What's that?
Very simple. Speak, improve, feel confident, speak more, improve more, feel even more confident.
Oh, so confidence comes after speaking.
Exactly. Not before. Many learners wait for confidence, but confidence grows because you speak.
Wow, that's deep. I like it.
And I want our listeners to hear this clearly. Your English voice is important. Your English voice deserves to be heard. And your English voice is growing every day.
Beautiful words, Anne. Really. Sometimes learners think their English is bad, but actually, it's in progress.
Yes. Everyone starts somewhere. Nobody begins perfect. All right, listeners, let's do a super quick recap of all our tips today.
Yes, a final list. I love lists.
Here we go. 1. Shadowing. Active listening. Listen, repeat, copy the rhythm. 2. English mode. Spend a few minutes thinking and speaking only in English. 3. Learn chunks, not words. Use ready-made phrases like "let me think." 4. Speak every day. 5 minutes is enough. Just be consistent. 5. Record your voice. Be your own teacher and listen back. 6. Role play. Practice everyday situations in English. 7. Make friends with mistakes. Remember, communication, not perfection. 8. Practice responding. Train your brain to answer quickly. 9. Stay motivated. Tiny wins, confidence loop, gentle progress.
That is a powerful set of tools. If listeners use even 2 or 3 of these tips, their speaking will improve so much.
Listeners, thank you so much for joining us today on the Easy English channel. We love sharing this journey with you.
Yes, and please remember, you can speak English. Your voice is strong, your progress is real, and your dream is possible.
If you enjoyed this episode, please give it a like. Just one click. Super easy.
And don't forget to subscribe so you never miss our new episodes.
We also want to hear from you. Tell us in the comments.
Which tip will you try first? Shadowing, talking to yourself, recording your voice, role-playing?
We read every single comment. It brings us so much joy.
Thank you for spending your time with us.
And until next time,
Keep practicing, everyone. Bye-bye.
bye-bye.